Hello and welcome back to the Average Joe podcast. Of course, I'm your host here, Joe, and today, ladies, let's talk the ballers, the shot callers, aka the scammers. Let's just talk the pros and the cons, ins and outs, like what's kind of wrong with them, and like why they don't progress. Like, let's just have a little discussion. So, a lot of these scammers have come from like rags to riches, the poor, figured out a way. And the issue is that like, they don't know what to do with the money. It's like, as fast as it comes, it's as fast as it goes. And there's never no end goal. There's no plan. There's no, long-term thinking of it. Cause like, have we ever met like some 67-year-old scammers? We have not. No, they don't exist. Like, you even saw in Power where Ghost, like, he's a drug dealer. He was like, okay, like, no, we have to find a way to, like, legalize. There's a way out of this game. And the issue is with a lot of scammers, the scammers began, like, Atlanta, Cali, D.C., Houston, Dallas, like, all those areas. Well, they're honestly everywhere because, like, I live in Boston. They're literally everywhere. But the issue is like, there's no plan. There's no end goal. They don't know what happens when shit hits the fall. They don't even know how to like trace their steps properly. Like, it's all like they're all going in this with a whim. And like, they meet ladies, like their goal is just like meet and impress ladies. And there's gotta be something bigger than that. And even ladies, like when you see these guys, you better take it and like hop on it, run, get your little LLC, figure out something so that you can make something of yourself, because like, they only spend money on, like, bottles, going out, dinners, and things of that nature. They'll never actually give you the money to invest in you. When you deal with them, like, you'll know. Like, it's hard for them to be like, yo, here goes, like, some actual real money. Like, I'll never forget the story where I saw one of them spend, like, maybe $15,000 in a weekend. It was crazy. Like, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, spent so much money. And then when I saw them on Sunday, it was like I was seeing a ghost. I was like, no, you're not the same person I saw. You look different. Where's the Gucci? Where's the Louis? Where is the Prada? Where's all these things? Like, they're extremely smart gentlemen. They just don't know how to channel their smartness into something else. And especially when you get fast money, because like, if you make $35,000 in like one day, it's hard to say that you're going to go work for $40 an hour, $30 an hour, $20 an hour. It's hard to say that you actually do something like, because it's like, come on, like, how? But my biggest thing about this is like, you watch movies and things on how the mob operated. Like, they were good. They were clean. They were, they always had real money. There was like, they had a plan. They were strategic in their, in their endeavors. Like, it was methodical almost. Here, it just seems like everybody has their own plan. Everybody's going with the flow. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever don't happen, like, doesn't happen. I'm like, do we all know that this is not for forever? Like, we know that there's an end game to this. So, like, why aren't you preparing for the end game? Why aren't you preparing? Like, the Fed's gonna knock on the door tomorrow and you got 100,000, 250, 300, whatever thousand it is that it's gonna secure you for the future. Because, like, all good things must come to an end, right? And it's like, do they not think of this? Even the women who are involved with these gentlemen, do you not, like, sink it into their heads, let them know, like, no, babe, like, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. Because, like, the saddest story is when one of them get caught. I promise you, there's nothing sadder than when you hear that, like, times is falling hard on one of them. And it's like, hold on. Like, what you balling last week? Like, what happened? Like, literally, what happened? And, like, even these guys, you're like, okay, how do you have a $20,000 outfit on? Why do you have a $20,000 outfit on? Please explain to me these things. Like, and especially for some guys who are deathly afraid of jail, where's your support system? Where is the background of people letting you know what to do with this money? I just look at, other communities and other things that I know are scamming, because I'm like, come on, the African community, we know better, y'all. We should know better. We should be doing better. We've seen this happen far and too many times in between, that we need to look, for something else, like something to do your money. And the thing is, like, I only say these things because, like, I know the guys who do this thing. Like, do you know what it means to look over your shoulder every day? You can't sleep, you can't rest. There's like an unsettled moment. Like, think about when you're driving, right? Like a regular person and your license is suspended at 12, get behind you. Not even behind you. Just like when you get in your car, it's unsettling. Because at any given moment, this whole thing could all just blow into shits. It's like, why live in that unsettlement where you can kind of prevent it? You can kind of get yourself out. PPE loans, all these things. It's like, come on, you guys. Like, we need to develop a plan, an escape plan, an immediate plan. Or if you're going to do this, like, let it be able, like, have the money stashed away to fund your children, your family, something where it exceeds you. Because we can't keep giving Gucci, Louis, Prada, Versace, whoever, all our money, and you don't get nothing. Look at what happened to Hushpuppi. Come on now. Things that could have easily been avoided. Hushpuppi got caught because he was too flashy. He couldn't contain himself to, like, be down low, discreet and everything. Like, some of the biggest bosses out there, you'll never know they're big bosses because they keep it low key. They keep it discreet. They hide behind the scenes, because when you're in the front screens, you're in the front streets, like, everything's on channel 5. Everybody knows your business. Everybody's looking into you, prying into you. Like, when I just watched a little documentary thing. Hushpuppi only got caught because he threw this, like, lavish birthday party, had some birthday cake, and they, like, looked at the birthday cake or something and found out his birthday, were able to track a visa. Be discreet, be low-key, be off the radar. Come on, you're making way too much money to feel the need to flash or feel the need to be on channel 5 or something. Like, there is a way, to get these things. Like, I always say, like, to these guys, like, you need to find one stable woman who can really help you. All the bottles, the models, the strip clubs, the strippers, all those things, like, it's all, like, shits and giggles. It's all glitz and glamour. It's like, we have to be better prepared for this. Like, we have to think longer and harder, because, like, y'all saw Cocaine Cowboys, or Cowboys Cocaine, whatever it was. Y'all saw that. You saw these guys were able to go for decades and decades. Why? They had a team. It was like a plan. It was a strategy. Like, even with the one guy who did, snitch or whatever, he did his time. Everybody else was cool. They had enough money to pay their lawyers, good lawyers at that. They had money to pay off the bail bondsman, the police, the jury, the judge. Everybody was getting paid off. That should be, like, not that should be the end goal, but, like, the end goal should be greater than, Louis, Gucci, Prada, and all those, like, fake, like, not fake designers, but designers are living up to this lifestyle that just doesn't really make any sense. Like, it's all this big facade. It's nothing that's real. It's nothing that's attainable. Like, there's just, once you go to jail, it all goes away. So it's like, why wouldn't you have something that supersedes you? You've invested in somebody you can trust, which I know is hard. But there's definitely somebody out there that you can trust that will, help you, do something better. Like, even when you do these things, like, do you put yourself through school? Are you trying to get a certificate? Are you trying to invest? Are you trying to do something with yourselves, guys? Like, because it's really unsettling the way that they're living in these lives and these PPE loans, and you just see such young guys throw away 2-3 years of their lives because they were chasing a facade. So I only make this video because I just want us to be smarter in the way that they're doing things. Because there is a smarter way. You get you a nice girl who's going to help you invest. research investments. Figure out how your money can make money for you, because that's how you get on in life. That's how you don't run into the problems that a lot of people run into. So, ladies, if you're dating a scammer, you see a scammer out there or whatever, figure out something that you can do to help him, help yourself. And scammers out there, same thing to you. I hope you get a girl or find something or someone or whatever it is that's going to help you, because all good things come to an end. You know it, I know it, it's inevitable. So prepare for it. You want to prepare for that rainy day or when it all hits the fan, and be able to pay that $50,000 lawyer, $30,000, whatever it is, to get yourself out of that bid, because money talks in America, okay? Like, go watch Cocaine Cowboys. Money talks in America. I've personally seen, I was maybe 18, give or take. I saw a dude pay a judge $40,000 and walk away. Just like that. Well, he didn't really walk away, you know. He moved to South Africa and everything because he knew it was really all going to really hit the fan. But he got his $40,000 bond from some judge. The judge was on vacation in Europe or whatever the hell was going on with their situation. And this gentleman went away and just disappeared. But he had the money, because if not, that boy was going to be spending 10 years in jail. He was like, I ain't going to do that. But money talks in America. So I want all the scammers or other people prepare, develop a plan, communicate. This should be like, it should be organized way better. Like, come on, y'all, look at the mob. Like, they had this shit down to a T. The women weren't speaking. Nobody was talking. Nobody really had a lot to say. It was really hard to penetrate the community. Like, everything was done in code. Sometimes they were flashy, but like a lot of the times, like a lot of the people weren't extremely flashy. Come on, you guys. Like, come on, what is going on, out here? But like, comment, and subscribe below. Tell me what you think. Am I crazy? Like, are they doing it right? And I'm just the wrong one? I don't know. But let me know, you guys. I want to know. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm just trying to figure things out.